Arsenal are in top gear right now, confident, ruthless, hungry. But can they keep the streak alive against a Fulham side in the Saturday kickoff? Let's break it all down ahead of the London derby. What's up, Arsenal fans? Welcome back to the Arsenal. Tomorrow by 5:30, Arsenal is going to clash against Fulham in Craven Cottage. Last season when we played there, we had a 1-1 draw. A goal from Jimenez for the home side and William Saliba scoring for us. But right now, we are looking unstoppable. Let's get into our latest form, predicted lineup, injury and tactics. And of course, stick around to see my prediction for this game. So Fulham has actually struggled for form this campaign with 3 losses in their last 6 games. They lost 3-1 to Bournemouth, they lost 3-1 to Fulham. They also lost 2-0 to Chelsea, although the Chelsea game was quite controversial because they had scored first through Josh King. But in the build-up to that goal, Rodrigo Muniz was adjudged to have fouled Tosin. Looking at the replays again, yeah, you can see it was a foul, but it's kind of a hot and cold event that we had to intervene. But sandwiched in between those losses were wins against Leeds, Brentford, and Cambridge United in the EFL Cup. Fulham are currently 14th place on the table, and obviously they'll be hoping to get a positive result against Arsenal. 2 players who actually have some Arsenal interest to be Alexi Iwobi and Emile Smith Rowe. While Iwobi is an undoubted starter for the team, Smith Rowe is one that's still struggling to nail down in first place at the squad. But I'm sure he wants to get involved at some point against his former club. This is one fixture that Arsenal have struggled to win in recent times. With Fulham even getting a result against Arsenal last 2 seasons ago, 2-1, I think, yeah, and that kind of played a very big role in the league running because Arsenal obviously waited to the final day before losing the title to Man City. But it was point drops in games like Fulham, West Ham, and of course Aston Villa that played a heavy role in that defeat. The team news, Fulham have a couple of injuries to contend with. Kenny Tete, the right back, is injured. Sasalukic has a knock. But their main challenges are in attack because both Raul Jimenez and Rodrigo Muniz are nursing injuries. So Josh King might try to get another run out at the centre forward. So Arsenal, the Gunners have been in sensational form since losing to Liverpool in the third game week of the season. Arsenal has won 6 of their last 7 games with only 1 draw, coming against Man City where they had that late goal from Gabriel Martinelli. Bukayo Saka is back to full fitness, scored against Olympiacos, scored a penalty against West Ham, and they continue his amazing form scoring against Wales for England as well. We also have the likes of Mikel Merino, Eberechi Eze, who also scored international duty, and they'll be looking forward to playing against Fulham on Saturday. One player that we are certain is not going to be available will be Martin Odegaard, who actually traveled with the Norwegian squad, but he didn't feature, obviously, this knee injury. We believe that he's going to be out for 8 weeks. That's 4 weeks already missed, and of course, another additional 4 weeks coming or thereabout. So we're not going to see Odegaard till at least less international break. This actually means that Eberechi will have an extended run out as their central attacking midfielder, but we said less of the Maneri and even the Trossard who can play in that position. It's also been reported that Kai Havertz is actually getting ahead of when he was supposed to come back to full fitness, and his rehab has been impressive to the folk at the medical team, and we're potentially going to see him sooner than expected, which is actually a good thing. Gyökeres has been doing well, but I think he needs Kai Havertz to give him that additional competition, and that will be beneficial to the squad as well. Arsenal are flying high right now in very good form. Their last game before international break was a 2-0 win against West Ham, and prior to that was a 2-0 win against Olympiacos as well. So injuries, I've spoken about Odegaard already. We see how Kai Havertz out. We see how Gabriel Jesus out as well. So to predict the lineups, I would expect former Arsenal goalie Ben Lennon to be in goal, and it should be a 3-pronged defense of Calvin Bassey, Joachim Andersen, and Issa Diop. Diop should come in for Tete, who has been injured. Tete's injury also means that Timothy Castagna will be unrivaled in the right back slot, while Ryan Sessegnon will be super ahead of Anthony Robinson. It's quite strange to see how everything has been, although he has been struggling with injuries as well, though, but he has found it hard to come back in this new campaign. As I look, it should be recovered from his knock in time to play alongside Sanderberg. Obviously, losing Joao Palhinha. Bayern Munich a couple of seasons ago was Peter Payne to swallow, but Fulham had had to live with that. Further up the pitch, I would expect Alessi Iwobi and Harry Wilson to flank Josh King, with Jimenez and Louis and Rodrigo Muniz still out injured. To us now, I would expect a steady lineup with David Raya in goal, Ben Calafiori, Julian Timber, Gabriel and Saliba should be the central defensive pairing. I did a lovely video about Timber yesterday with my friend Blake. Thanks for being on the channel yesterday. It was fun. In midfield, we will have Declan Rice and Martins Zubimendi in central midfield, where Eberechi should be in attacking midfield. Whereas Saka should continue in great form in the right flank, and maybe Janusas should start ahead of Martinelli in the left flank. Although Martinelli scored in the international break in the game against Japan, and Trossard also scored in the national break in the game against Wales. So two of them are in good form. One player that is not really in good form is Victor Gyökeres, and we're hoping that he can finally score a goal to break his dog. He has won 10 games now without a goal. The tactical battles, of course, I'd expect the usual, right fighting alongside Zubimendi to lock horns with Lukic and Sanderberg. And of course, the fullbacks will have their work cut out. So Semedo will really have the torrid time when he lost horns with Bukayo Saka, where I'd expect Castellani to fight with Trossard. Timber will be very important to transform Arsenal build-up play, and obviously deeply for Gyökeres to finally get the goal that his play deserved. Finally, to my match predictions, that the first Fulham to defend a big deep, but Arsenal should have enough in the time to get a recent victory over them. 2-0 for Arsenal. That's what I'm concerned. Yes, Craven Cottage has been a difficult ground in recent times, but Fulham is not as strong and they're struggling with injuries in attack. I expect Arsenal to keep a clean sheet and get a good win, or allow us, give Liverpool some space ahead of on top of the Premier League table before they lock on to Man United on Sunday. So that's it for the match preview. If you're backing us now to, win the game, hit the like button. Let me hear your predictions in the comments and follow us at all about Arsenal for more Arsenal content. And of course, again, come on, you guys. I'll see you guys in the match reaction stream.